This 2019 movie will shatter your heart a few times and put it back together in a span of a few hours. With nostalgic 90s vibes mixed with the perfect cinematic shots, this movie will take you a few decades back into the lives of Mi-soo and Hyun-woo. The leading cast, Jung Hae-in and Kim Go-eun, masterfully portrayed the blues surrounding these characters through various stages of their lives. Be it the economic crisis that Korea is facing or the main character's very own mistakes, they just cannot seem to get the timing right. Set in the 1990s, Mi-soo is a young girl working part-time at a bakery with her close friend Young-ja. Hyun-woo, played by the charming Jung Hae-in, is a youngster who was recently released from a juvenile detention center. They have been exchanging messages indirectly through a radio program. The beginning. The movie begins with Hyun-woo entering a bakery before its opening time and asking for something containing soy. Mi-soo suggests buying soy milk from a store down the lane. Hyun-woo agrees and leaves right away. Yoon-ja enters the bakery as Hyun-woo leaves and both of them watch him walk away. Yoon-ja assumes right away that he is newly released from prison. While walking back from the store, Hyun-woo sees the job vacancy for a part-timer at the bakery and decides to start working there. Hyun-woo gets the job and starts working hard along with Mi-soo and Yoon-ja. Since so much of their time is spent together, the three of them spend time opening up to each other and end up getting closer than they expected. The Christmas tree. Spending holidays and vacations in the warmth of her family might be something that neither of the main characters has got. But at least they have each other. Winter has arrived and Yoon-ja is busy baking Christmas special treats in the cozy bakery. Mi-soo and Hyun-woo are helping her around the shop. They decide to put the tree outside and share an emotional moment as Mi-soo reminisces about her mother and the way she always wanted to spread love everywhere. Jung Hae-in and Hyun-woo leaving. As we could have predicted, Hyun-woo's past is unpleasant and it slowly starts catching up to him. One by one, his old friends start stopping by the bakery around the time of Christmas. Hyun-woo's friends pass uncomfortable remarks and ruin the calm atmosphere of the bakery with the excessive noise. Eventually, Yoon-ja gets fed up with them and asks them to leave. Hyun-woo asks for an advance payment and leaves with his friends. Mi-soo is sad about Hyun-woo leaving. Yoon-ja and Mi-soo wonder if he will ever return to the bakery. Later that night, Hyun-woo and his friends observe a few moments of silence to remember their friend Jung Hae-in who passed away. Hyun-woo's friends pick a fight with a stranger at the bar while Mi-soo waits for him to return. Crossing paths and catching up. A few years into the future, the bakery closed. Mi-soo meets up with her colleague Counselor and starts working a stable job as a newsletter editor at a company. Mi-soo visits Yoon-ja at her noodle shop to share this good news with her. Hyun-woo, who now works as a furniture mover, completes his daily shift and agrees on escorting a co-worker's mother home. While Hyun-woo is on his way, Mi-soo stops by the old bakery to talk to her mother. Hyun-woo notices her and asks her to wait for him as he escorts the elderly woman. He comes back to Mi-soo running as fast as he could and they start catching up to each other. Hyun-woo admits that he missed Mi-soo and Yoon-ja a lot. Mi-soo asks if they can visit his noodle shop, but Hyun-woo says that his military enlistment starts the next day. Hyun-woo walks Mi-soo home and decides to stay the night after the two spend some time talking to each other. Email and reunion number 2. In the year 2000, Mi-soo is miserable as the noisy environment and overworking are causing her great distress. Mi-soo keeps sending emails during that time. When Hyun-woo is released from the military, he tries to find Mi-soo, but she has moved. While moving into Mi-soo's old place, Hyun-woo finds the code to the email account. Mi-soo is extremely happy to contact him and asks for his number. Mi-soo calls Hyun-woo the next morning. Mi-soo signs up for an email account so that Hyun-woo can contact her while he serves in the military. Before he leaves, he shares an awkward kiss with Misu, which shows that the two are indeed in love. Later, Misu remembers that she forgot to give Hyun-woo the password to access the email account. They schedule a meetup, but an unfortunate incident cuts off the call. Misu emails him that it was a good thing that they didn't meet up, as she does not have the energy to act happy. Nothing has been good about life recently, so she asks Hyun-woo to meet up when something good happens. Reunion number 3. 5 years later, life has changed completely for those two. Just like Misu wanted, good things have been happening to her at her new book publishing job. She rejoices with her boss as her new book becomes a top seller, while Hyun-woo works at a video editing startup and moves into the place above where Misu works. The two reconnect for the 3rd time and have made no significant progress in improving their relationship. Both are very happy to see each other and they start dating as Misu takes a few days off work for him. Later, they visit Yeon-ja, who has gotten married and has a very troublesome stepdaughter. They spend some time over there, and as they are about to leave, Yeon-ja comments that she could tell that the two were dating. The couple spends a wholesome time together as they reminisce about all the years that they have patiently spent. Hyun-woo takes a picture of Misu that he keeps with himself at work. On the other hand, Misu's boss tells her that he will make her fall for him. Hyun-woo's past. One day, Hyun-woo's old friends find him on the 10th death anniversary of Jung Hae-in's death. His death was the reason for Hyun-woo's imprisonment. Hyun-woo was accused and punished for pushing Hae-in down the rooftop while playing a game. Hyun-woo visits Hae-in's sister to give her some money and tell her that he is innocent, but his efforts go in vain. Hyun-woo leaves his phone in his friend's car and Misu goes to pick it up. The truth about Hyun-woo's past is revealed by his friend. Later that night, Misu tells Hyun-woo about the revelation and says that she thought that things are okay now. Hyun-woo is shocked and devastated to learn about this. He wanted to live a peaceful life with Misu without ever revealing his secret. Misu begs him to stay, but he leaves and beats up the friend that revealed his truth. When he returns home, Misu is gone by then. Hyun-woo goes to the workplace to get Misu's picture, but the boss has already picked it up and tells him that Misu deserves someone better. The end. By the end of the movie, we can see Hyun-woo chasing after Misu in her boss's car. Misu comes out of the car and asks him to stop or he'll get hurt. Left heartbroken, Hyun-woo stands still, and that is the moment by which the viewers realize that love is not necessarily the fairy tale it is said to be. A few days later, Misu is seen enjoying donuts with Yoon-ja while reminiscing, and Hyun-woo gets a job on Yoo-yeol's show. He gives Misu a shout and she goes straight to visit him. In the end, Misu is seen running across the bridge and smiling at Hyun-woo, who is packing up. He takes out his camera and captures the beautiful, smiling Misu. What Korean romance movie should we recap next? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned for the next video.